Hi, Pam here, and this is video 19 of 20 videos about writing your business plan. In our last video, we talked about your startup expenses. This video, we're going to talk about your financial plan, which is your startup expenses and also your day-to-day expenses. So first of all, you need to figure out what your day-to-day expenses are. And at this point, everything's going to be an assumption. However, when you do this, you want to write down your resources, write down where you're getting these assumptions. Assumption is too vague. Let's call it an educated guess, because you kind of have an idea of what these expenses are going to be. And you want to write down why you think this, so that later when you're looking at this in more detail, you know exactly what you're looking at and you can adjust it accordingly. So let's start with your 12-month plan. Where do you expect your business to be in 12 months? What are your expected monthly sales? What are your expected monthly expenses? And how will this all work together? Another thing you want to look at is your cash flow. When you make a sale, at what point will you receive money for that sale? And what expenses will you have before then that you might have to pay before you actually get the cash? What expenses will you have after you have the cash? You will have some expenses that you will have to pay up front before you get anything. And you'll probably also have expenses that you can spread out and pay later on. So, but the important thing is that you don't run out of cash. So you need to project how much cash are you going to need to keep your business going for the first year. And when you do that, then that will help you survive. Another thing you want to look at is your break-even point. At what point in your business will you have made enough money that you have paid for everything that you've already spent? So at what point are you all profit instead of paying for past? So, such a fun report to put together, don't you think? Now, our next video is going to sum up everything we've talked about with our business plan. So, I look forward to talking to you then. Stay tuned.